Hi everyone, my name is Dipanshu and I built this project together with my teammate Mohit. We are a single team and in this video, uh, we'll see some of the slides and architecture and explain how developers can use our APIs. What if food and nutrition intelligence was instantly available through an API? That's where Food Facts API comes in. Like modern food apps need to understand ingredients, meals, and personalization, not just calories. But building accurate food data systems from scratch is expensive and very slow and it's technically complex. So that's the problem we are trying to solve here. FoodFacts API is AI powered food nutrition API built for developers. It turns real world food description into clean, structured nutrition data. It's production ready, easy to integrate, and designed to just work. So developer can focus on products and not data problems. FoodFacts API covers full food workflow from ingredient analysis to full meals. It estimates nutrition from natural language, supports personalized diet planning, and generates complete recipes. And everything is returned as clean, structured JSON, like it's ready for web and mobile application. Under the hood, FoodFacts API is built on Zeno for scalability and reliability. Infrastructure like scaling, authentication, and databases are handled automatically by Zeno. That lets us focus on AI accuracy and data quality. The result is a fast, reliable API that scales as demand grows. The platform is organized around five core endpoints, that is, these five endpoints. Each endpoint works independently, so you can use only what you need without added complexity. Now, I will walk you through the overall architecture of our project. Starting from the left, this is the client layer. A client layer can literally be anything, a mobile application, web application, your backend code. Since we are building public APIs, so any third-party developer can directly consume our endpoints using simple HTTP requests and JSON. And the next part is the API layer, which follows the same backend flow, which makes the system consistent, secure, and scalable. And the first step is authentication. Obviously, we use API key-based authentication so that it's all authentication was generated by Zeno. Zeno generated the authentication API group in which it has option like you can disable or enable user authentication, and it has API endpoints like sign up and login. And Zeno also has a rate limiting function. The logic assistant also generated this API rate limiting function block, and which is we have used. This is very important since we are calling Gemini API under the hood. So API rate limiting was very important. Input validation is also important because this ensures that requests are clean and predictable. So after that input validation, once the input is validated, the request is passed to the AI processing layer. We use Gemini 2.5 Flash for all AI powered features like nutrition estimation, recipe generation, and diet planning. After the AI response is generated, we normalize the output and send back a clean structured API response to the client. And on the right side, these are all the five endpoints we created. Even though these endpoints do different things, they all follow the same backend pipeline: authentication, rate limiting, validation, AI processing, and response. So overall, this architecture allows us to offer AI-powered nutrition intelligence as a clean, scalable, developer-friendly API.
So everyone, my name is Mohit. As of now, my friend told about what is Food Fact API and why we built. So it's so we build like for the developers like as of now, no code platforms are being loving and everyone wants to launch their apps and other things. Developers build like food apps, fitness, health related apps. So the common problems like we already talk about, like they face, like it's very hard to maintain the whole database. Like as of now, there are tons of food and other things, items are being there. So it's very hard to like manage all these things, and it's very complex. Like so AI responses like it's not like it's not well structured and not used for the production use case. So that's why we build this FoodFag API. So it solves this problem, right? So any developer can use these APIs and they can build their mobile apps, web apps, and so on and so forth, right? So I'm using Postman over here for the testing purpose. Like I will be testing all the endpoints and I will be telling what the response we are getting, right? The first API, like you can see, this it's a public API, so anyone can use this without authentication. So as of now, the parameter is queries banana, right? So I will send this one again, and in the JSON format, you can see it will be telling it's a fruit and it's a calorie and so on and so forth. So we can also take the preview tab over here. So it's calling banana fruit, and this is the 100 gram calories, protein, carbs, right? So we can also change, we can also change the like if we want to take about, let's talk about Apple. So we'll simply write Apple, and we can just simply send this public API, right? All right, it's telling all about the Apple. It's a preview, and this is the JSON format it will be giving, right? So let's next talk about, let's go to the sign up user over here. So I already tested out like many times, but let's retest it. Suppose if I want to test 1 2 3, this time I'm using test 1 2 3 4. Username could be like text 1 2 3 4. The password could be like text. Uh, Already. So give me 1 second. Test 1 2 3 4 5. I guess. TM. So it's 5. So we will send this, and it will generate a odd token over here. So let's go to the sign up page right now. So let's go to the login sign up. So let's copy this email ID, and let's go to the login token over here. Let's simply write our email ID, and the password is sign up already. So this is the password we have created, and we are in this login button over here. Yep. And this is the, we have pasted this. Give me 1 second. Ta-da. Alrighty, so it will generate the hot token, I guess. The new hot token, yeah. So this is the hot token for the authentication purpose. And we simply copy this. So here, let's try other things. So let's generate a diet plan. Right. So diet plan we will generate. So this is the diet plan. This is the body. So if so, we require a weight loss plan days 4 and the vegetarian over here. So simply we go to the header, and in authentication we will paste our this auth token we have generated already. So now we will simply send. It will take little time. So it's telling unable to generate a diet plan, please try again later. I think this is the API limiting error is coming out. Give me 1 second to figure it out. So let's see what happened over here. So we have given the weight loss plan for 4 days. This is the header, this is the authentication. So this is the header over here. So I already given the header already. So next page, content type, application JSON. This is the endpoint over here. So we can simply, again, we can simply paste, allow to paste authentication value. Let's send. So now, yep. So now it's generated. So let's click on preview. So this is the plan for like uh 4 days. So first breakfast, so and so forth. So you can see, and this is the JSON format here, right? So let's test it out. Our new, so we can just click on X recipe generator over here. So we are using tomato bread. And in authentication, in headers, we can change the auth token. So simply just paste this one. Ta-da. Just click on send. So it will take little time. So now it has given these are the recipes we can make with the bread and tomato, and this is the JSON format it will given, right? So let's test our other test mean nutrition estimate. So it will test the estimate over here. So we already had given, I guess this is the body tab. So we have already given two slice of pizza and glass and coke. So in authentication in headers we can add our code authentication token. So simply paste, ready, copy, paste, send. So now it will be telling how much calories in is the protein, the carbs, and the fat, and this is the preview tab over here, right? So we have tested almost everything. So last would be the get API, like the rate limit proof. So suppose we will send multiple 15, 16 time, it will give a error or it will warn us like a uh, it will warn or it will give an error like we are limiting the API. We are sending multiple APIs at the same time. Like suppose I'm writing Apple over here, just simply give me 1 second, just simply send this one. It's not with telling the calories and this is a JSON format we're getting. So again, we will try. So we will try multiple like 10, 15 times like. So now you can see the error like unable to process the food data, the AI response could not pass. So I had sent multiples like 10 to 15 times, I guess. Like so now it's giving the error like unable to process the food item. It is because we have implemented the rate limit proof in this API, right? So this is all about the FoodFag API testing, like how a developer can use this in their application, in their mobile application, and they can build various apps with the help of this our food fact API, right? Food fact is like built with the help of Xeno, like Xeno for the backend, and I'm using Postman like for the testing purposes, and any developer can use this like food fact API. And yeah, special thank to Dev2 and Xeno for organizing this Dev challenge. It is a great like weekend for us, like for me and my friend. Like we are thinking to build a lot of no code tool application, but we are just procrastinating. But with the help of this challenge, like we learn a lot of about Xano. I already explored different no code platform. Like we learn about like VWeb, like Lovable. We tried Xano with Lovable and VWeb and so on and so forth. So yeah, special thank to Xano and Dev2 for organizing this challenge.